You know, there's something to be said about being able to get out in the woods, even if it's just for an hour or two once in a while, and you just find a peace and a solace that you can't find, I don't think, in the city. When you get away from the hustle and bustle and the noise of a city or a town, and just be alone with your thoughts, and you can really find yourself sometimes. It's good for the soul. You know, when I'm out in the woods or out in the desert, I feel like I'm with God and I'm at peace, and I find solace out there. It's beautiful, and I love all the different colors you see in nature, and you can learn something from nature. And nature has its own rules, and they're not man's rules. When I was a kid, I started guiding actually when I was about 15, going up to Canada in the summers with a cousin of mine who was an outfitter. And we'd build hobbles and pack boxes and break horses and get ready for the season. And I just got a love for that in the woods. And when I got a chance, I went down to Mexico and ran a hunting outfit down there for 4 years. Then that progressed to going up to Canada and worked up in British Columbia and Alberta and the Yukon Territory. Man, I've had some good hunters, some great hunters, and then I've had some scoundrels. You know, when you get up in some of that wilderness, people don't realize, you know, they have a preconceived notion of how things are, and I've seen guys come in on the float plane and get off the air dock and look around and say, well, are the mosquitoes going to be this bad the whole trip? And you say, maybe. And they get right back on the plane and go home. You know, I've seen a lot of things in my time that nobody will ever see, or I've walked places that maybe nobody's walked ever. I've spent most of my adult life outside, either working construction or hunting or guiding or ranching or farming, and I've got no regrets in the path I've taken. I never got rich, never got famous, but I've enjoyed myself, and I've had a good time, a good life, and I've lived.